Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Vechain VET. So right now we do see a 0.0843 price point jumping up to about a 0.085, which is about 8.5 cents. Obviously, we do see a 0.88% increase in the last 24 hours altogether. Crypto has been doing fairly well in the last couple of weeks, and we've seen that here. If we take a look at the last week, Vechain's still down 5.36%. So a lot of people are, kind of wondering, when are we going to see this uptick for Vechain as well as so many other altcoins? So a lot of altcoins have been doing, fairly well in the last 24 hours to 48 hours. However, like I said, Vechain kind of struggling in the last week alone, doing a 5.36% decrease. In the last month, doing about a 34% decrease overall. There is still very, very bullish things coming out for Vechain every single day, it seems like, and we're going to cover everything, recent that has taken place and really kind of talk about what this means for crypto and Vechain future altogether. So to look at Vechain's future, we have to, like I said, look at the most recent news and information. So to start off, I do want to take a look at Vechain real-world transactions, 20K plus enterprise NFT transactions, and over 50K transactions for the San Marino digital COVID certificates. So that is a obviously big milestone, and we continue to see recent reports on this San Marino approving Vechain-powered national digital vaccination passports, and they talk about it here in this article a little bit as well. But this tweet by Sarah talks about it in a little bit more detail, so let's talk about it here. 20K plus enterprise NFT transactions, like we said, and previously over 50K transactions for the San Marino digital COVID certificates, which are now issued as NFTs. Way to go, guys. Real world transactions, that's what's Vechain and their ecosystem partners. So we are continuing to see, like I said, real world transactions, real world applications, and really use cases and utility behind this token. And that's why we believe in this token so really so much. I think, realistically, if you guys are a holder, you should probably subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video, because we talk about Vechain pretty much daily on the channel. There is always more information, bullish outlooks, and really bullish news to look into. So, like I said, subscribe to the channel as we move forward. We also see, more to talk about here. With Vechain attended the Food Safety Summit held by partner CAFA, or CAFA, as the sole public blockchain provider for the alliance. We spoke about the radical potential of agricultural traceability to connect, transform, and the entire value chain, really, from producers to customers, and obviously government bodies as well. So this is a big deal because of some of the attendees that were included. So attendees included government officials as well as representatives from leading corporations such as Cargill, Yum China, Starbucks, Unilever China, and Mars China. So a lot of different government officials and really big people out there jumping into Vechain to understand what's really being taken place and how can they take advantage of such a great coin or token. So let's take a look here at Vechain and CAFA. So CAFA's food trustability, or really food trust traceability platform, links directly to the Ministry of Industry and Information Technology, MIIT, a state government agency of the People's Republic of China. So you can see that in the pictures here. Food traceability is definitely one of the biggest things that Vechain does. They do it very, very well, and they've talked about some of their success in the past as well. So it's one thing to note that Vechain obviously attending that Food Safety Summit held by partner CAFA. I always say that CFA, but CAFA, obviously a big deal with some of these obviously people that have attended. This is going to continue to push Vechain, in my opinion, in the right direction, and continues to keep me very, very bullish, as we could see some great partnerships here in the future because of it. We also see the Vechain and supply chain working together. Obviously, Vechain is moving towards the improvement of blockchain. So it can be used within any DLT-based supply chain. These parameters improve data transparency and aid in the achievement of perfect traceability. So you can actually take a look into the PDF itself, and they have more details and information obviously in there. We aren't going to read this wall of text, but like I said, guys, there's so much bullish information still coming out every single day for Vechain, and it just continues to give me bigger and bigger really hopes and makes me continue to believe we can easily reach $1 to $2 by the end of the year, or at the end of the bull market at the very, very least. So jumping into the next one, this one talks more about on why this is probably the biggest development in mainstream adoption of blockchain in recent history. So if we see here, Sunny Liu obviously once said his dream is to have millions of people using Vechain without knowing anything about crypto. This is one important step towards that goal. So if we look at what he's talking about, he was talking about the 2 QR codes. The first is aligned with the EU standards, green certificate. The second QR code is built in NFT for connecting countries, guaranteeing interoperability, integrity, and validity of really data. So along with DNV insurance, we think different, we think big, Vechain obviously, and this is all coming back to that. Together with DNV assurance, we hereby announce the world's first national level NFT adoption. So just huge things, like I said, taking place with Vechain. And I do want to talk a little bit about the website here in just a second, in a quick second at that, just this little article here, because I've talked about this, or I guess this quick paragraph here. It talks about founded in 2015. Vechain is one of the earliest blockchain technology companies in the world, with offices in China, Europe, US, Singapore, and Japan. So it is a professional global team, and it's been through the ups and downs of markets. So we have to realize that Vechain's not going anywhere. There is a risk when investing, obviously, with crypto. So remember, I'm not a financial advisor. However, I will say, with Vechain specifically, it's been through the ups and downs. It understands, what really it takes to make its success, kind of stand true throughout this kind of a crypto market. And this manipulation FUD doesn't really scare them. In my opinion, I think we are going to see Vechain do very well throughout this entire thing. And we are going to see a pushback to that previous 27 to 28 cent, all-time high that we once saw. So I do think we are going to see a great pushback, a great recovery. Right now still at 8.5 cents. I do want to do a quick refresh, see if that's changed at all. Still right around that 8.5 cent mark. Just based on what Vechain does, Vechain is a cryptocurrency and smart contracts platform focused on supply chain management. It allows manufacturers to add sensors such as RFID tags to their products that can then record data onto the Vechain blockchain. Just continues to give me bullish, really thoughts on what could all be taken advantage of here in, all of these industries that they perform in. I do want to take a look at this giveaway I'm giving, away in 3 days, actually. We're getting closer and closer here. It ends July 10th, 2021. All you have to do is retweet this tweet and follow me on Twitter. I'm giving away 1K worth of Jax tokens and 1K worth of same coin tokens. So make sure to take advantage of that, like I said, and retweet this tweet and follow me on Twitter. My Twitter link is in the description down below, so make sure to take advantage. I do want to talk about price predictions. Like I said, close to $1 to $2 is a possibility in my opinion. I'm going to stay conservative like I always do, try to always stay realistic, conservative on my price predictions, and specifically say that I think Vechain will be pushing closer and closer to that $1 mark by the end of the year. So by the end of the bull market specifically, I do see $1 as a possibility, and I think we could easily see that continue to take place over the next couple of weeks and months ahead. I think we will see some recovery really start to come out and push some of these altcoins back up into some really more respectable price ranges that we saw during that bull market push. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video. I really do appreciate all of your guys' awesome support. As we get closer and closer to that 100K subscribers, make sure to hit quickly hit that subscribe button. And, I really do appreciate the awesome support. So thank you guys again. I'll see you all in the next one.